What's going on, YouTube? Moose09 here. Just gonna talk about the Vikings versus Green Bay. It's hate week again this week, so we got a tough game coming up for us in Lambeau for week 8. That's gonna be a tough one, but I think we'll pull that off. I really do, because I think we have proven to them that we are the better team, and we have proven to the league that this is a for real team. This is no joke. I know a lot of people make the argument about Brett Favre's arm, but if you've seen him play this year, I think you pretty much know that his arm's pretty damn good. And there is some concerns with this game too. Our secondary. I know the last time we played Green Bay that Aaron Rodgers threw just phenomenally, 384 yards. I mean, and they didn't win that game. Holy shit, So we can't have that this week. We can't be allowing that. We need to step up like last week and hold them to hopefully less than 200 yards. I mean, obviously you never know, but I don't see their run game really a threat. But like I just said, through the air, they're definitely a threat. So it's going to be a tough one. It's not going to be easy. But I expect, AP really hasn't had that breakout game since, I would have to say, the Browns game. So I think he's due for another one. He's definitely due for another one. I think he'll get probably at least 100 yards for sure. And he's definitely a double threat. With that play, with Adrian Peterson, he's a double threat. He can run the ball, he can catch the ball, and then walk all over everyone. Like last week, you saw how, that pass that he caught and he just smoked Gay. I think you all know that he's definitely a two-way player. He can play the game two ways. So, and obviously, we got Brett Favre. I mean, he's definitely proven himself so far this year. A lot of people are making the argument, well, it's early in the season yet, and yes, it is. But I think that his arm is definitely going to hold up. And I think he's gonna go wild again this game. I think he's gonna have, I would have to say, 230 yards receiving, and obviously AP with at least 100 yards. I'm hoping for that this game. So with a touchdown, and like I said in another video, I didn't give Sidney Rice enough credit. Sidney, I apologize to you for sure. You are just a guy on fire right now. You are definitely one of the receivers that I underlooked for sure. So I expect Sidney to have a big game this week too. Percy, that is why we got Percy Harvin, because he can definitely run it back on you. He can catch the ball. He's another good receiver. I'm not sure about Bernard Berrian yet this year. I know that hamstrings bother him, so I'm not using that as an excuse. But Bernard Berrian, that hamstring looked like it was a problem last week for him. So we'll see if he can play this week or not. Obviously Winfield's out for another couple of weeks, which this bye week we need. That's coming up. I hope we can go into the bye week with a win. So we'll see what happens. It's gonna be one hell of a game again. But I honestly see this going towards the Vikings' way again this time. I know in Lambeau it's not gonna be easy whatsoever. Don't get me wrong there. Lambeau is not gonna be an easy place to play for us, but I think we can do this. Like I said, we've proved that we're the better team out of the two, definitely, and I think they know that. That's not talking shit. That's talking serious. I think they do know that. So, but you can't. I'm not gonna take anything away from them either, though, because like I was saying, Aaron Rodgers threw a phenomenal game against us, 384 yards. That is ridiculous. So, we'll see what happens. And I gotta give a shout out to obviously the Scandinavian Scourge and the Cheesehead Nation. Cam, you haven't made a video for a while. What's going on with that? And Clark Clark S. 1984. Got to give you one too. So, all right, boys. We'll see what happens on Sunday. Let's go Vikes.